Born out of crisis, lasted 15 years. Find out more about this mod and the story behind it right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to RomRom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to It's a Mod world where we test different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. What you see here is a product of the oil crisis of 1973. The French Prime Minister forbade all motorsports, and to get around that in some way, a French magazine asked different small manufacturers to produce a simple racing car with fixed mechanics. They only had to develop chassis and bodywork. Now, don't ask me why producing a small car would go around a prohibition of all motorsports, because I haven't found any information about that, but this is what we have here. This model you see here was used between 1988 and 1989 and had an Alfa Romeo motor. The championship, called La Coupe de l'Avenir or Cup of the Future in English, ran between 1975 and 1990. You may want to make our future brighter by liking this video, and your future brighter by subscribing to our channel, thus becoming a member of the ever-growing RomRom family. As you can see, the 3D model looks very good, even though the car is very basic, but that was the plan. From the outside it reminds me of an LMP car of sorts, something like the Formula 3 is for open-wheelers. No, there is no motor in the motor. Check that! The wing at the back was bigger than the car and had to be fixed to the bodywork. On a race, the VR becomes very jittery. I suppose the model of this car imposes a heavy load on the GPU, and that reduces the FPS on virtual reality. This car is very stable, but not unrealistically so. While it's difficult to bring it over the edge, it's still possible to do so. The brakes are very good, and you will have to relearn the braking points completely, as you can brake much later than you are accustomed to with other cars. The gears are also set up differently than in other vehicles. In short, you will have to relearn any track you drive this car on. The wheel vibrated a lot all the time, as if I had a flat spot. I found this very strange and tested afterwards with Assetto Corsa cars to see if I had an issue with my wheel, but I didn't. Because of this, I could not feel the track very well, and I cannot tell you how good or bad the force feedback is. The AI handles this mod quite well, and apart from the normal stupidity of Assetto Corsa's AI, this car is lots of fun to race, even against the AI. This car rates amongst the most stable that I've ever driven. It looks quite well done. I like the 3D effect. There is no big error there, but it eats up a lot of GPU cycles, and if you are on VR, it will jitter here and there, making it a little bit difficult for you to drive it on VR. Therefore, for the look, I give it 4 eyes out of 5. The sound is good. It's nothing special, nothing specially good. There are no small details here and there, which would have been a nice thing, but there are no errors, and at least according to Content Manager, it's original sound. For the sound, I give it 5 ears out of 5. The driving feeling is good. You can drive this quite easily, but because of the vibration of the wheel, you will not be able to feel the car and the track that much, so I'm not sure if the force feedback is good or not. For the driving feeling, I give it 4 wheels out of 5. I spent quite a while pushing this car to the limit and not finding it, therefore I recommend this mod to beginners, as it's easy to drive and to any other, as it's fun to drive. This is a good mod. This is a mod where you will have races with any kind of friends, be it beginners or be it people who are already experienced. I do think that you will enjoy this mod a lot. I'm also sure you will enjoy the tons of videos we have sharing the joy of sim racing, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.